So you're getting leads, but they're slipping through the cracks again and again and not getting followed up, and you're missing out on deals you should have closed. In 2025, manual follow up is killing your business. This is exactly how AI will fix it. So I'm Anj Kumar, and I work with real estate investors, wholesalers, and flippers to automate back end of their businesses. So leads get qualified, called, and followed up without lifting a finger. Because most investors don't have a lead problem; they have a follow up problem, and that's what this AI system and stack fully solves. So this is the 2025 AI stack. Again, automate lead scoring, deal analysis, follow up, and more with AI. So again, the intelligence revolution. So when the AI, what is the AI stack? So a collection of integrated AI tools that automate the entire real estate investment workflow. Again, it's not just like one AI tool. It's not go high level. It's not just again like ChatGPT is an AI tool. It's multiple AI tools together that create a growth asset in a backend system that automates workflows and processes. So why it matters in 2025, investors using AI close 34% more deals with 60% less manual work. And I'm going to show you exactly how, again, how you can do that. How it helps investors. So it automates lead scoring, deal analysis, follow-up sequences, and CRM management to close more deals with less effort. So the first element is the algorithmic lead qualification. So what that pretty much is, once a lead comes in and they give you their information, what they're like, the situation they're in, why they need to sell their house, pretty much the scoring system scores leads 1 to 10 based on motivation, equity, and urgency. So how urgently are they trying to sell their house? Because the more urgently they're trying to sell their house, the higher chance you have of closing them. If they're just like, I'm just trying to close my house, whatever, but I'm not urgently trying to sell it, then they might not go with you. They might just go with like a real estate agent, right? They can take their time. But if they're urgently trying to sell their house, you have a higher chance of getting that deal. And the tools used are Claude GPT via Zapier slash Make. Again, 20%. And what is 20% in this case? So filters top 20% for follow-up. So pretty much all the leads are going to get followed up through the SMS messages, which I will show y'all later. But pretty much it'd be recommended that on top of the AI voice agents and the SMS follow-ups, that you also reach out personally to the top 20% who are the most urgent. There's no need for you to manually follow up with every single lead that comes in, because you'll just waste hours of your time. You should be manually following with people who also you have a high chance of closing, so you don't waste your time. And again, the information for this, if they are urgent or not, comes from the AI voice agent when they talk to them, and also the information that they fill out on your landing page. So again, talking about the voice agent, this is the virtual conversation, right? The AI voice agent. And the tools used for this are SendFlow or 11 Labs plus FlowWise. So pretty much what ends up happening, why this is useful, is the automation is used for instantly calls, leads, posts, score. So what ends up happening is, let's say somebody fills out, go to your landing page to inquire, right? And they fill out the form. As soon as they fill out their form, again, they're going to put their phone number, their email, all that's going to be stored. And as soon as they fill the form out, within a couple, like 30 seconds, they'll get called using the voice agent. And this goes back to speed to lead, right? If you're able to call, there's a statistic, if you're able to call a lead within a minute of them inquiring, the chances of you closing them goes up to 600%. Like an improvement, right? Obviously, you know, 600% of closing. You have a 600% increase of closing them if you reach out to them within 1 minute of them inquiring or filling out the form. And again, it logs answers into CRM, voice clone optional. So you can use 11 Labs right here, and pretty much you can enter your voice. So when the voice agent calls these people, it's not just some random voice, it's your voice. And again, 85% answer rate improvement, which means pretty much, again, like I said, if the AI voice agent calls them within a minute, they have an 85% increase that they're going to pick up your phone, and then I think a 620% increase of conversion. The next element is the instant valuation or the deal analyzer. And the tools here are Zillow or PropStream plus GPT. So the analysis here, or the use case, it pulls comps, estimates ARV and MOA, and then the results, it flags deals as green light or red light. So again, this goes back to, again, the voice agent up, where it picks up the information from the seller, wants to sell their house, and it looks at how much money they want to get in return, and it looks at the ARV, the MOA, all the repair costs, and it looks at whether or not it's a good deal for you or not, or you can be profitable. And so deal analysis or breakdown. So purchase price, the ARV, estimate repair costs, and MOA. So it looks at all those numbers, which again comes from the seller, and it says whether or not it's a deal that you should go ahead with or not. Obviously, you can still go with the deal. It's not like it's not ironclad where if it does come as a red light that you have to not go with the deal. You can go with the deal, but it's just if it's a green light deal, then you have a higher chance of making a good profit from that. The next element is the automated engagement, which is the SMS follow-up I was referring to. So the tools here is go high level or custom SMS or email flows. And the automation here, it automates 14 to 21 day nurture campaigns. So pretty much when they're filling out on the landing page, when they're filling out a form, they'll fill out their phone number and their email. And happening that gets stored. So even after the voice agent gets called, they're constantly being followed up with through SMS, voicemail, and emails are getting constantly followed up. And with this automation, you stay top of mind. So if they do want to sell their house and they are urgent, you don't end up losing that deal because for some reason you didn't follow up accurately. Again, Sean, a real estate investor I worked with, had a deal that he was about to close, but because he wasn't following up as much as he should have, he actually lost that deal. A deal that I would say was, again, in terms of the lead scoring, was a 9 out of 10. They were very urgent, but because he wasn't following up, that person ended up going with another investor. So it's very important to stay top of mind. Again, re-engages when replies are detected. So if they are actually replying to your follow-ups, another voice call will be triggered, but that's only if they are replying. If they're not replying, then it's just a constant SMS, email, voicemail follow-up. The next element is the command center or the CRM dashboard. So tools are Go High Level or Airtable. And the tracking, right? Pretty much all of the information from the deal analyzer, the lead scoring, the voicemail, the voice agent, and the SMS follow-ups, all that information is centralized in the CRM so you can see everything that's going on. And again, visual dashboards replace spreadsheets. And again, you can see pretty much the whole pipeline, the whole backend system doing this work and seeing all the leads in real time. This is obviously an example of a CRM and how it would look like. It wouldn't exactly look like that, but that's just an example. So, okay, so want to see the full AI system in action? Watch the full demo to see how scoring, calling, deal analysis, and CRM and automation works together and how you can implement in your business today. So what you should do is, if you're interested in seeing the system, click the video on your screen that should be popping up right now. Watch the full breakthrough and see how you can save 10 plus hours a week and close more deals. With that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Have a good day. Peace.